Hey Aries and Cross Watchers, welcome to the weekly love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter from now, March 22nd to March 31st. So Aries, and for my newbies, well, mostly my newbies, I always talk about the pre-shuffle meditative session and then I get into my intro and then the reading. If you don't want to hear any of that, just go ahead and fast forward. Someone usually timestamps and I'm just noticing this random curl. Can't even catch it. Okay, yeah, my hair does interesting things. It's like I kind of want to just cut it, but I know when I wash it, it's like, it's going to go back to normal. But anyway, Aries, I was loving your energy when I first tapped into it. I actually got that vibe of like, do you know that song by the Commodores? It's the title. uh it must be called brick house because that's part of like it's part of the lyric, like she's a brick house, she's mighty mighty, just letting it all hang out. It's like Aries, I feel like you just have so much confidence right now, and maybe it's because we've just turned over into Aries season. And I do believe the new moon in beginning of April is in Aries, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken about that, but I'm pretty sure it's in Aries. So you guys are just feeling really, really, really good. Okay, feeling even more confident than you normally do, and I think it might be intimidating people, but you're just like you're just loving it. You're doing you. You're doing your thing. You're probably dancing down the street. That's probably why I got that song. But I do feel like there's someone in your life that it's like not just someone, it's many people. It's many people. I feel like there's a lot of people around you that just they're intimidated, or because you're so confident, it makes them a little uneasy. So I still have the pre-shuffle cards out here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is how you're coming across. Aries, you're coming across as a Queen of Pentacles energy. Again, very confident, very abundant, very much like, yeah, I can do it all. The Queen of Pentacles is the queen that literally does it all. She's the worker, she's the mother, she's the wife, she's the caregiver, she's it all. She's all of it. She's all of it. And now we have Judgment in reverse with Temperance in reverse, fire energy, Sag energy. This is also Scorpio for me. This is the uneasy feeling I was getting. It's like, but it's really intense. Okay, it's really, really intense. And I do feel like there's like one or two people in particular that it's kind of like coming out really strong in this energy around you, but I do feel like you're having this effect on a lot of people. Not just those two, but I feel like it's two in particular that are trying to approach you about something. And then we have Six of Pentacles. And then we have Five of Swords in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. And this is someone I feel like not letting go of wanting forgiveness or wanting an apology. Feels like wanting an apology. You're dealing with at least one person who's very persistent. Some of you, it's two people who are very persistent in getting an apology or getting forgiveness or exchanging that with you. Okay, Aries? So it's going to be really interesting for the rest of the month for you. I'm curious to see what we get. So for my newbies, it goes without saying, this is a general love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Not all messages will resonate with everyone, and that's okay. I do get multiple messages for different groups of people most of the time, and your cue for that is, some of you are feeling this. That's a cue. That's only some of you, not all of you, even within the bounds of the reading energy. Or I'll say I'm picking up on different things and I'll talk about those different things. So just know that, not all of it will resonate with everybody, even if the reading in general is resonating with you. Okay. Also, guys, don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Nothing is gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energy, and the roles can be reversed. It can be vice versa because it is energy work. What was the last thing? What's the last thing you guys should know as a viewer for interpreting tarot readings? This can apply to other facets of your life. It doesn't have to apply just to your love life because of the spectrum of emotions regarding love. So it could be friends, it could be family, it could be coworkers, it could be work, it could even be your health. You know what I mean? Because we have love for ourselves. All right, guys. So let's get into this after I get some water. Okay, Aries, let's do it. Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? I feel like you guys are going to have a really hard time communicating. I feel like you've already had a hard time communicating with people, but I feel like it's getting harder towards the end of the month because of this confidence. You just make people uneasy for some reason. It's like the kind of confidence that people are just like, oh my God, whoa. So it's hard for them to speak to you directly. Like you might find people are having a harder time looking at you in the eye when they speak to you, or it's like they're not very articulate, it's just because like you make them nervous, okay? Especially right now for some reason. And it might be because we're going to go into that new moon energy in early April. I think it's April 5th, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's definitely the first week of April. We have that new moon Aries energy. And so the closer you get to that, the more I think you're going to notice that, okay? All right, let's see what we get here. Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? Any messages for Aries? Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh boy. So these three came out together. So we have 6 of Cups, which is Venus Scorpio energy. Then we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, and then 6 of Wands in reverse. This is Jupiter, Leo energy, okay? Oh, and then you got Pisces right there in the middle. My goodness. So you could be a Piscean, Aries, cusper, but you have Scorp, Pisces, and Leo energy right here. This is soulmate energy, past life energy. It's also about memories. There's a sense of history here and a sense of having, honestly, I'm getting having trouble dealing with your past. I just got to be honest. It's like, that's how I'm seeing it. It's almost like having trouble getting over things that made you feel not so confident. But Aries, you know, I really feel like you're going to get past this because that confidence I was feeling was through the roof. Okay. And oh, that might be why. So Aries, this is not for all Aries. This is only for some because Aries, you're naturally confident. Let me preface this with that. You're very naturally confident, and that's amazing. It's one of the greatest things about Aries and Aries people in general. But some Aries, not all, some, don't hate me. I know you guys are Aries. Some of you are putting on even more confidence as a little bit of a coping mechanism because there's something about your past that's been brought up that you're having a really hard time getting over. So that's only for some of you. That's not for all of you, okay? But let's see what else here. But I do feel like you're dealing with the past, like it's been regurgitated or like brought back up for you. Something in particular. And it was something that you felt like it was just a like crash and burn failure. And it's really hard for you to kind of move past it. Any messages for Aries? But like I said, you go into that confidence. So I do feel like you're going to find your way out of that relatively quickly. Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? Ooh. 4 of Wands in reverse. It could be an ex. It could definitely be an ex. This is a break in the foundation. This is a break in commitment, a breakup, a divorce. It could even be falling apart of like social events, like falling apart of plans or like a family. I'm getting family reunion. That's interesting. I don't know what that's about. That's interesting. A falling apart of a family reunion. So maybe you were going to see family and it fell apart. Oh. Maybe some of you were making plans with family and some shit got brought back up. Someone might have a mouth and can't let shit go. And it might have upset you. And you're kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need to do this shit. Any messages for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st? That's only for some of you about the family, but it could definitely be about a breakup, you know, and you're having a hard time getting past it. Or it could be someone you've already broken up with and they've kind of like called you, hit you up, and you're like, oh my God, I can't deal with this shit. Any messages for Aries regarding love? Let's see what we got here. And we end with Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Very nice. I love that we're ending with that. Overall, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is Jupiter energy. Yeah, this is, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of karmic energy here, Aries. This is something you gotta wrap up. And remember I was saying it's like you're making people feel a little uneasy because of your confidence. So, am I just fuzzy? That was weird. I swear I got fuzzy for a second. So people are feeling really uneasy around you because of this confidence that you're exuding, right? But I keep getting a little bit of family first for a lot of you. But this is karmic. This is definitely something that has to be taken care of because look at the energies you have. You have past energy, past life energy, something that you can't move on from, something that really kind of is upsetting. I'm almost getting like very argumentative energy and very combative, like even with yourself, of trying to get past that. and then a break in a foundation, a break in commitments, a falling apart of plans. But we end with Temperance, which is all about healing, all about repair, all about finding that balance, right? And resolution. Okay, so you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. But let's dive into that and see what's going on here. But the Wheel of Fortune tells me that this is something that really needs to be cleared out so the wheel can start turning in your direction again, okay? But that confidence, guys, that confidence, you have it. You have it. Some of you are putting it on a little bit because of this energy. Okay, so let's look at the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. It's almost like you're walking along and like everything's good, and then something about the past has to be brought up, or like someone or people that you have a long history with gets brought up, and it's just like it brings up shit that you never really got over, and you're like, wow, I got to get over this now, and it just turns to be a little combative. Okay, and I think it's because people are uneasy around you, but there's resolution because of Temperance. Okay, tell me about Six of Cups for Aries regarding love from now till March 31st. Oh, geez. Cards are flying out quicker and quicker these days. So we have King of Pentacles in reverse, which is Taurian energy. You could be an Aries, Taurus, Cusper. It's also Earth and Air. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then Eight of Swords in reverse, which is Gemini energy. There, oh, goodness, look at all these reversals. Aries, I feel like this is someone you're dealing with here. And I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. And again, you could be an Aries, Taurus, Cusper, but I feel like this is them. I feel like this is not your energy. Something that it's very unbalanced, unstable, very unstable. I'm almost getting like monetarily unstable. I almost feel like you might have someone who's a little bit of a bugaboo. You know what I mean? A little bit of a bugaboo in your life. You know, someone who just takes, and someone who's like never really, I just get like never really happy. Very, very ungrounded, but there's a sense of release here, okay? And this is regarding your past. Remember, we're clarifying the Six of Cups here. I feel like this is definitely regarding your past. It feels a little bit like a father figure as well. It most certainly could be like a father who's a little bit, a little too up in your business, a little too up in your energy field because they're unstable and because they're kind of needy. They're kind of needy. I also get the sense that they've hit you up for money quite a bit. They don't have to be your father. They could be someone you have children with. They could be your husband. They could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife. You know, gender doesn't matter here. But it's someone who's also a little controlling, and it's because they're needy. They're a little controlling because they're needy, and it's all out of insecurity. It's like they don't feel very adults. I'm sure they're actually significantly older than you. A lot of you, this person's significantly older than you, and it feels very fatherly, but not a really great father figure. But there's a sense of release, and I feel like it's you trying to release yourself from this person. I think they've tried to get better as well. Some of you are dealing with literally like a father who you've had some issues with, and they're like coming to you saying like, look, I'm better. And you're kind of like, yeah, I don't think so. Definitely that's for some of you. Most of you, this is definitely a lover of sorts, an ex-lover, or someone that you do have children with, someone that you spent a lot of time with, and they're just I just keep getting that they're unstable, and it feels more monetary unstable. But if they're monetarily unstable, there's a reason for it. There's a big reason for it. And it feels like something that they've never dealt with. It feels like a deeply rooted issue they've never dealt with that affects their finances. So that could be an addiction. That could just be laziness. Because this is also lazy energy with this King in reverse. It's also very lazy energy. So some of you, like, you guys are just dealing with someone who's just does not have their shit together. Does not have their shit together, and this is being brought back up for you, and you're like, damn it, I released myself from you. Let's see what else we get for the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Aries regarding love. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Aries regarding love from now till March 31st. Tell me about the Six of Cups for Aries. Oh, I just got broken home. I literally just heard broken home. Tell Tell me about Six of Cups for Aries regarding love from now till March 31st. Tell me about Six of Cups for Aries regarding love. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my. Oh my. Overall energy for the Six of Cups. We have you, Aries. The Aries court card. Could also be fire or water. So yeah, this is definitely... it's interesting because now we have another energy on the board here. But overall, Aries, this is definitely with you in the center is what I'm getting. You're in the center of this. If this is family related, you're in the middle of all the drama, or people are looking to you to kind of lead the resolution. And I think Aries, you're just kind of like, I don't really want that responsibility. Some of you are definitely feeling that way. If this is just love, I do feel like you have another energy here because we have another clarifying energy. Two of Cups in reverse with a King of Cups. Scorpionic energy could also be water or air. And it feels like a very different energy. Very different energy. I'm almost getting, I think, honestly, some of you Aries might be dealing with your father issues to deal with a romantic partner. I think that also might be part of it here for some of you. Yeah. So some of you are definitely in the center of this because it's almost like your father issues or your parental issues have come up and you're trying to deal with that and release yourself from it. Because remember, it's like, it's something that you had a really hard time getting over or like just failed at getting over it, whether you realize that or not. And it's to repair a relationship that is potential for you, a relationship that you have, okay? Others, it's literally your ex bugging the shit out of you and you're like, no. I can't be having this because you're going to start wrecking what I have. And it looks like what you have with this person, whether they're a Scorpio or not, doesn't matter. They're harnessing King of Cups energy, which is the committed energy. I want to be with you. I want to love you. I want to provide for you emotionally and be committed to you. Right? It looks like what you have with this person needs repair and needs repair. And so if you have this ex coming in who's like, again, not monetarily stable, and I think because there's something unstable about them, it will start to interrupt your current relationship. So I know that you're like, no, I'm not having that shit. Whatever's going down, Aries, you're at the center of it. And it's because your confidence level, it's like it's making people uneasy, but at the same time, they're turning to you to kind of fix this, whatever this is, okay? So looking at these energies, again, this is like, I can't move on, I can't move on, I can't move on. Let's look at the Six of Wands in reverse and see what we get off of that. Where are we at so far? Oh, 17 minutes? Okay, not bad. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now till March 31st. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the Six of Wands in reverse for Aries. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo energy could also be earth or fire. Three of Swords. There's the hurt. There's the hurt with the Star card, Aquarian energy. Ugh, Aries. It's only a Three of Swords. It's only a Three of Swords, but it feels really painful. I can feel it. It's like deeply rooted, and I mean rooted. Like the roots have sprawled all through your heart chakra areas. Whatever this is, and it feels like old pain. It feels like old pain. It's almost like someone didn't try. Someone didn't try. But you tried really hard to heal, but it's because someone didn't try with you or someone didn't put in the effort with you, and that led to all this hurt. But Aries, you're the one who's been trying to heal from this. You're the one who's been trying to heal from this. If this is about, again, your parental stuff, it's because, your mother or your father didn't give you a whole lot of stability. They didn't give you a whole lot of stability or effort. I'm just getting effort. Like they weren't very present. But it feels more like stability. They didn't give you a lot of stability. And Aries, I feel like for the rest of March, it's like you're being forced to work through that pain. But I feel like it's a really good thing because Aries, like I said, you're confident. You are standing true in your Aries power, okay? Someone who's a go-getter, someone who gets shit done, someone who's also very attractive and just draws people to them. You're standing strong in your power, so I know you can get through that. It's like you didn't realize how hurt you still were over it. You didn't realize how hurt you still were over it. And that it's really prevented you from growing as a person. It's like you're coming to this realization and something's triggering that for you right now. And it could be this full moon transition from the full moon energy we just had to the new moon and Aries energy that we're going into, okay? Because the full moon was in Libra, your 7th house, which affects your relationships. It does. It affects your relationships. And that was a doozy. So Aries, I'm sure you're feeling that. And then moving into that new moon in your energy, your house. Shit, Aries, you guys have been going through it for these next couple weeks, okay? But definitely, Aries, you're the one who's achieving the major healing here from whatever this was. Again, if you're dealing with an ex, like a former lover, because, you got to deal with that shit before you can repair the current relationship or potential relationship that you have. Yeah, it's honestly, it's that same energy. They didn't really put an effort with you. They didn't make shit stable, and it was just too painful. Could have even been a third party for a lot of you. Okay, let's see what else we get off the 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh boy. Tell me about the 6 of Wands in reverse for Aries. Tell me about the 6 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about the 6 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Oh, okay, that was it. Oh, yeah. Overall energy for the 6 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, almost said 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I just get the sense of like dropping it. It's more of that failure energy. Someone just dropped the ball, quite literally. Someone dropped the pentacle. Yeah, it's just more of that imbalanced, unstable, instability, can't make this shit work, drop. It's more of where that pain came from, okay? This is old pain. This is old pain that you're hashing out, which is good. It's really good, Aries. So moving on to the 4 of Wands in reverse. Let's take a peek. How did this break? Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse. I almost get the sense of like a family falling apart. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. A family falling apart, or a marriage falling apart, or just a relationship falling apart, a foundation falling apart, however that resonates with you. But I'm getting family really strong. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse for Aries. Very good. Hold on a second. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the first card out, which is funny because that is your overall energy. So double confirmation there. See what else we get. Tell me about 4. Yeah, this is about fixing this shit. This is about finding your closure and just getting repaired what needs to be repaired so that you can, work on your current partner here or be with your current partner. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about 4 of Wands in reverse for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. We got a lot of cards that came out for you guys. Oh boy. Overall energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy could also be earth or water. I was sensing that the upright, it was definitely feeling like your energy, but it's coming out in reverse here, okay? Underneath that, we have the 5 of Cups. So Aries, whatever this was, it definitely was very painful for you and very upsetting, and it threw you for a loop, okay? It really threw you for a loop. And now I'm getting strong mother energy. So this could definitely be like a father of your children, and it could be your ex as well. Or it could just be also more about like your mother and your father parental issues. We've all got them. We've all got them. I haven't met a single person who doesn't have them. It's just nature of things, right? Again, that broken home feeling. Maybe you come from a broken home. Maybe your parents had gotten divorced, or maybe your father left your mother. Maybe your mother left your father, and it's like that depression energy, right? And dealing with your issues about growing up in a broken home, and doing that's going to start pushing the wheel forward towards amazing greatness with you and your potential partner here. I say potential because the 2 of Cups is in reverse, which tells me something needs to be fixed here with this person, but also I'm getting the sense that you're not really together. I don't know, I feel that way. but I do, that you're not really together, okay? So the other clarifying cards that we have out here, wow. Six of Cups, double confirmation there, so Venus, Scorpionic energy. Eight of Wands in reverse, blockages in communication. It's also like my Mercury retrograde card. Strength, Leo energy with the Four of Swords in reverse. So again, this is all regarding your past, right? All regarding this ex or father or mother issues in order to deal with that shit. Who, again, if it's a parental figure or your ex, they're very unstable monetarily, and it's because there's something unstable about them, and working through that so that you can work on your current partnership, okay? But it's definitely about blockages in communication about the past here, all right? And then with the Strength card, Leo energy with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's Four of Swords in reverse is like completely exhausted, needing to rest, really needing to rest. I mean, you have the Three Swords here upright, practically ready to get shoved into his chest again. You know, it's almost like borderline repeating the pain is what I'm getting. Repeating the pain. And I'm getting guarded energy. Aries, you're harnessing Leo energy here to keep yourself guarded. It's all, again, I'm getting that like false confidence. Because with Leo energy, they're very confident as well, but it's because of pride, right? In the negative headspace of a Leo, they're overly prideful, right? They have that big inflated ego. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you've inflated your ego because you're so exhausted from the pain, and it's like you're repeating the pain from the past. You're going to be repeating the pain from the past a little bit to heal from it, and you're boosting your confidence to mask that, okay? To mask that. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, again, this is just saying that this really needs to be addressed. This really needs to be taken care of if you want things to work out with this potential person. If you don't want them to work out, you don't want them to work out. But this feels like a major karmic cleanup. Okay, major karmic lessons here. I mean, God, how many karmic cards do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 karmic cards here, guys, okay? And then Judgment came out in your pre-shuffle. That's also a karmic energy. So just make sure that you're very aware that you're having a lot of trouble talking about this. You're having a lot of trouble working through this, but you're boosting your confidence in a false sense because you're repeating the pain in order to heal from it, okay? So let's go to Temperance, where we get resolution about all this craziness. Again, a couple different storylines. I'm just reminding you guys over and over because I feel like it's easy to get lost. Again, some of you are dealing with parental issues, wrapping that up, and your parents are very monetarily unstable, one or both, because they're unstable in some way to be with this person. That's why you're dealing with it. Others, it's an ex who you may or may not share children with, because I'm getting mother, father, and there's definitely soulmate energy here because we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. And you're doing that so that you can finally fix things with your potential partner. Now, let's look at resolution. All right, tell me about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Where are we at? 27 minutes? Okay. Oh, 28 minutes. Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Again, Aries, just remember your energy is making people uneasy. So it's going to be a little hard to deal with these people, okay? Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love. But this is good. This is really good from now until March 31st because you're doing what you have to do so that you can be with the person who really wants to be with you, who really wants to take care of you and commit to you. And Aries, you love someone who's loyal. I know you do. I know you love somebody who's loyal to you. Tell me about Temperance for Aries. 9 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love from now till March 31st. Tell me about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Tell me about Temperance for Aries regarding love from now until March 31st. Okay. Wow. Oh, this is really interesting. Overall energy for Temperance, we have Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. This is the struggle. This is the struggle to put it behind you, okay? Temperance is here to try to get you to move past it, but this is, again, not getting over it. Aries, just be careful that you're not holding a grudge, with this person. And if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they could be holding a grudge against you. But this is, again, it's that I really can't get over this. I really can't get over this. But Temperance is trying really hard to get you to get over this. Not, and I shouldn't say get over. That's not the right way to say it. To accept it and to heal from it. Okay. So the cards we have out here, we have 9 of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Okay. So the 9 of Swords in reverse tells me that there's been a lot of like fear and anxiety and concern, but this feels old. This feels like what you were going through when you were hurting from your parental figures or from your ex. That's how it feels. It's almost like that anxiety is you're remembering it. You're looking back on it. But then you remember the truth and the clarity that you are resilient and you fought your way out of that situation. You fought yourself into a better life. You fought against all of that negative shit, all that pain, neglect, to some level abuse. And I don't mean physical, I just mean like emotional abuse. Some of you were dealing with some very like taking energies, that just suck the life out of you in some way or some form. And you were resilient enough to fight through it. Okay. And you do want to fight. You're Aries, you're the fighter. But the fact that the Chariot's here in reverse tells me that there's a sense of not moving on, not moving forward, to keep looking back at the past. So Aries, that worries me because that tells me as much as you have that fighting spirit to heal from this, and I do think you will eventually, this tells me by the end of March that you're most likely still fighting the healing, okay? Which is no bueno. So try really hard not to do that, okay? Let's pull Romance Angel cards, and then we'll pull some advice, okay? Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Let's see what we got out here. Soulmate. Well, we knew that, right? Because we had 6 of Cups and we got the 2 of Cups here. That's strong soulmate energy. Yes, this is your soulmates. And this could all be within your soul family, by the way, because there's a lot of people here. We got at least 3 people, And if you're dealing with a family situation, there's more than that. So it could all be within your soul tribe. Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Any messages for Aries? I think some of you might also be dealing with some commitment issues because of your parental figures or because of this ex. Now we have romantic feelings. Yes, your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's more so about the person that you are potentially trying to fix things for. I think there's a lot of love there. 2 of Cups wouldn't be out there if it wasn't. But it's also saying that whatever you're feeling is true. Like in regards to these people, if you're feeling a distaste, if you're feeling offended, like if you're feeling that grudge energy, it's very real, and I'm getting that it's valid. It's valid for you to be upset with these people, and I think because they really did you wrong in the past, Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? Oh boy. Any messages for Aries regarding this spread? So forgiving and learning just came out. As you release and heal the past, it fell on the 8 of Swords in reverse, by the way, which is pretty cool. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So it's really just, this is like the overall take home. Forgive your ex, forgive your parents. Try to learn and heal from that so that you can start enjoying this new love or new person in your life, okay? And I keep wanting to say new. It's like, I just feel like it's something that hasn't taken flight, really. Overall, you have to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is about law of attraction, manifesting that love to you. If you are open-minded and open to love, you will receive love. And the same goes with healing. If you're open to forgiving and healing your ex or your father or your mother, then you can have love. You can have that healing. You can have that new love, okay? All right, guys, let's get some advice. I'm very curious what advice Spirit has for you. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Any advice for Aries regarding this spread? 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 Okay. Any advice for Aries regarding this spread? 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 Ooh, let's see what we got here. Oh, very nice. So we have butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful, and chameleon spirit, act as if. 14, breaking down to a 5, change, right, transformation, and 11, divine master number, and this one's about transformation. Like I said, there's a lot of healing that's taking place, which is basically transformation, right? It's going from one state of being to another state of being. Act as if is about adaptability. Try to adapt to the situation, which means it's like adapt your way of thinking is also what I'm getting for you guys. Change the way you think about this person and the way you see this person in order to release yourself and to heal from it, okay? Because once you do, look how fucking beautiful that is. Once you do, you're going to become this radiant, gorgeous, confident, mesmerizing butterfly. I mean, it's pretty amazing, right? That's really awesome stuff. So let's see what else we get here, okay? Any advice for Aries regarding this spread? Any advice for Aries? It's too many. Any advice for Aries regarding this spread? Any advice for Aries regarding this spread? I'm going to pick that up in a second. Okay. Oh, look, completions. What did I say? This is a very karmic read, guys. Brown bear spirit. Take time out with the number 9, okay? Taking the time, taking that pause to really like let yourself marinate on this King of Pentacles in reverse and really try to go within and try to really figure out what you need to heal within yourself to heal what you need to heal with this person so that you can embrace the King of Cups, okay? Overall energy, we have overall advice. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace with the number 61 breaking down to a 7. 7's all about being on the right path for me as a reader. That's the vibration of being on the right path, in the right place at the right time, heading in the right direction. And this card specifically is about being very grateful, being very compassionate and open. Okay, and that's the advice regarding this person. Again, father, mother, or ex, to forgive. Have that compassion and openness and calm to forgive what people have done to you, no matter how horrible, right? Because forgiveness is for us more so than it is for them. It's about closing that karmic door, letting all that karmic energy be released out of your life, out of your energy field. Like, you don't need to hold on to this shit anymore. Aries, you don't need to. You know you don't need to. And it's time to finally put it to bed. But Spirit's saying do it with like, I'm almost getting like a royalty kind of like sense about it. Like, be that bigger person. Be that bigger person to be the calm one, to be the compassionate one, to be the loving one, no matter what this person has to say and no matter what comes out of this person's mouth. You know what I mean? Okay, Aries, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to go on Patreon and check that out along with the Facebook page. Excuse me. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your March. And again, happy birthday, Aries. Bye.